taxonomy. Wow, this is a poem by Natasha Trethewey, the poet. This is the poet laureate category. So if I say poet laureate, everyone's a poet laureate. This is a really powerful poem, and I had to read it 3 or 4 times. But each time I read it, it got better because I understood it better. It's a poem that really rewards a reader to go back and go through it again. It's very, very powerful. 8 and 9. I put Touch Me, yeah. Stanley Kunis. That's a really nice, I really like Touch Me, so there's a 9 beating out an 8. This one I picked language because I'm prejudiced. And this is by Kathy Smith Bowers, the poet laureate of North Carolina. It's quite a wonderful poem, and this is a great poem too, 1994 by Lucille Clifton. And I hate to vote against Lucille Clifton, and I normally wouldn't, but I just love this poem. And because I know Kathy and because I'm a North Carolinian, I was a little prejudiced in favor of that one. This is really interesting. Now, what I picked One River. And it's all Suzanne's fault. Because this is not a poem I knew. This is by Sharon Olds, who's one of my very favorite poets. But this poem, wow, this really just hit me. It's by the South Carolina poet laureate, and it's a cultural poem about the South, which I think is very, very powerful, and it teaches us a lot about ourselves, things that we need to know. So that's why I wrote it for this one. This is Billy Collins' Litany, and it's one of the funniest poems ever written. It's so funny, it's so extraordinarily funny. I just, so I'm looking how many of these I've got. 9 beating 8, and 12 beating 5, and 13 beating 4, 11 beating 6. And this one I picked Untitled. So I seem to be very, T-I-T-L-A-D, I seem to be very much on the side of the underdog over here. And number 7, I Have Been a Stranger. Yeah, I picked A Stranger. That's a nice poem. So it beat Vessel. I Have Been a Stranger, Rita Dove. That's a really nice, really powerful poem. And the last one, I picked The Ride by Richard Wilbur. So I did actually pick the lower C. This is a much stronger poem than this. This is a really good poem. This is a very difficult category. The poems aren't as well known, and so it's much harder to choose. You're going to find a lot of new stuff in here that you haven't seen before. So that's the first round.